Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Mike and you are watching Triple T Acres, and I have a really cool video for you today. I just recently got my hands on a wooden shipping container. I'm going to turn this wooden shipping container into an elevated deer blind. My uncle works at a factory that receives these huge pieces of equipment and that are very valuable, and the company ships them in these wooden containers. What they end up doing is trashing these things when they're done. So my uncle got a hold of me and he told me, hey, they're trying to get rid of these things. If you come and get it, you can take it home, you can turn it into a shed, you can turn it into a deer blind. So you're gonna wanna stick around because this is gonna be video one of a several video series on how we turn that into a elevated deer blind. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. So my uncle's already given me one of these and I've already had a little bit of experience changing them into something. So I'm gonna show you what I made my kids with one of these shipping containers. So here's what I made out of the first one that he gave me. It is a clubhouse for my kids. It's got a front porch on it. I made some rafters and just made this really cool elevated clubhouse for the kids. I'm so excited to get this project started. I hope you guys enjoy it. I've got some other really cool supplies too. So I built this barn last year, and anytime you have a project like this, a lot of times you have a lot of extra material. So I have a ton of metal left over that I'm gonna repurpose, because I'm all about doing that, and put this stuff, I'm gonna show you right here what I got left over, and put this on the deer blind. So here is a bunch of metal that I have left over. There's gonna be some mix and matching, but who cares what it looks like? This is gonna be really nice. All right, we're back here in the barn, and let's get this thing off of the trailer and get it laid out and show you all the pieces that it came with. Well, we got it off the trailer here, and I'm sure the time lapse didn't give it any justice on the struggle it was to get that bottom part off. But check this thing out. This is the base. They over-engineer the heck out of it. There's 2x12s in here, 2x8s, 2x6s, through bolted all the way through. And then on the bottom skid, there's 4x6 treated lumber using it as skids. So it came in, they framed it up, and my uncle just tore it off. Most of the OSB has been stapled on. So it looks like I got a broken 2x4 here, no big deal, but 90% of my material is laying right here in front of me. This build is not gonna be a how-to because not that many people have access to these crates. However, it should be pretty entertaining, and I'm excited to see what it looks like on the end. So hopefully you stick around and see what this thing looks like. Well, I got everything separated, and I'm pretty sure these are my two long walls, and those are my two front and back walls. And then here is the roof of the crate. So I think what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna get the walls built back up. So I'm gonna tear these 2x4s off, get them back on the bottom of those, get the sheathing on there. And then I'm going to put up 3 walls. These 2 side ones and the back one, so I can get in and out of it. And this is when I'll cut my door in and my windows in. And then once I get my door in, then I'll put this 4th wall in. And yeah, we're gonna wing it, see what happens. Well, we got all 3 walls up, and the next thing I'm going to do before I put my 4th wall up is I'm going to frame in a door here. I'm not going to make a really big door here because I don't want to cut this stud out. These studs are 2 foot on center. So I'm just going to make a smaller door just to get in and out. All we're going to be doing is pushing our bows through, our guns through this doorway, and I think it'll be just fine. So I want to get some 2x4s, put them on their edge, and frame in here, and then cut it out and put some hinges on the outside. So we'll see how this goes. Well, we have a door. Hinges are on, framed out. I do not claim to be a carpenter, but me and my buddy Seamus are doing our best here. This is going to be a hillbilly box blind, but I'll tell you, it'll kill deer just like any of those muddy blinds. Since we've got the door in, we got the 3 walls up, now I can actually add that 4th wall and I can still be able to access the inside of the blind. So we're gonna get the 4th wall in right now. All right, all 4 walls are up. Let's go on the inside here and explain the next thing we're gonna do. And man, look at all the space we have in here. So much room for activities. All right, so we're gonna get a roof put on here, and this board right here, we're gonna put a 2x4 up on edge here, and that should give us just enough pitch that when I put the metal on top, that the water should run off the back. So that's all in theory. We're gonna give it a try here. There you have it. We got the roof on top of the box blind. Next thing left is cutting the windows out and getting the metal roof on it and some siding on there. And you know, I'm not 100% sure that I want to put metal siding on this or not. I do have some. I'm worried that it's gonna make it a little heavy. I'm thinking about putting some outdoor paint on here, and I'd love to get some of your insight on that. Can you paint OSB and not worry about it swelling up with the weather? Let me know if I should waste my time doing that or just stick with the original plan and putting some siding on here. Well, that's gonna wrap up this video for today. Stick around for the several part series on how we end up getting this thing sided, get the windows on it, get the legs on it, and get it out into the food plot so that we can enjoy hunting out of it for years to come. If you like this kind of content, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. But until next time, we'll see you in the next video.